The Show. It's the Aggies taking on the Allstars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Robinson Cano leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So you talk about a guy going good, that's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Oscar De La Cruz. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Gloves it on the dive from his knees, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And now the rookie second baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And there's a strike. De La Cruz. He's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here is Albert Rodriguez.
1-0.
Hard hit right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Addy Mendoza. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one ripped, but foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the
That
shortstop,
ball was absolutely
Rodolfo.
ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Rodolfo Castro in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one close, ruled the ball. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Lester.
So digging in, Josh Lester. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Top of the second,
Leading
and here's the
for
catcher,
Santo Domingo,
Rodriguez.
The catcher, number
Pretty
55.
amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could still... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He goes deep at his first at-bat off the bench. His 18th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Amaury Tavares.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Amaury Tavares. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That misses off the outside edge. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Amauri Tavares with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Man at second. That one fouled off. Missed inside with the curve. Next offering is down low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tavares, the runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
At the plate, number 2. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nice job behind the plate there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Willie Rosario. Rosario, 36 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today, he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one is upstairs.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Robinson Cano stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, base is empty. Cano matched a homer in his last game. That one outside, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Dairon Blanco. Called strike right there. 2 out, space is empty. This one in the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. De La Cruz back to work. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. That's in there. And to count 1-2. And that's outside. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Counts full.
On the ground, Valdez tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Stewart Baroa.
So the batting order turns over. Stewart Baroa now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That one missed.
Ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And another ball. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Now that's a great feeling. You see the batter work hard to get the count in their favor, forcing the pitcher to finally throw one in the zone, and it turns into a triple. That was an excellent at bat.
Here's the second baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 2-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes a special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at bat he's never going to forget.
Now it's the right fielder, Albert Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game. Late swing, foul to the left. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. That one the other way, and foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
That's too low.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2. Fly ball down the line. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 55.
Rodriguez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's down and away. Rodriguez recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And there's the ball. Pitches in for a strike. 3-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Fouled off left side. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Aggies with the lead 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Manuel Valdez.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the rookie catcher, Rodolfo Duran. First pitch just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Rodolfo Duran with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Vidal Brujan. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Tapia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Baroa sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Number 15.
And the batter now, Ray Tapia. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That misses the zone. 1-0.
That's in. Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In there at the knees. 2-1 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw into third, and that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Castro digs in now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball.
Duran at third. Tapia at second with 1 away. Now this is in the air down the line. Rodriguez on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall
Now
as he
batting,
hauled it in.
third baseman,
For the batter,
Josh
could have easily been a
Lester.
double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Lester
1-0.
kicks low. Second trip to the plate in this one. That misses.
2-0.
And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Up the middle, Reyes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. And we're back.
Leading
Start of
off
the
for
4th,
Santo
and now the
Domingo,
first baseman, Albert Fabian.
Albert Fabian.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Amaury Tavares.
And now, Amaury Tavares. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch
Outside.
off the
That's the
plate.
ball.
And now it's even 1-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike
Now
3,
batting,
but when
the
you're
designated
pumping high
hitter,
90s, you get away with some of those more
Lozano.
margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now it's going to be Eli Marrero. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Willie Rosario.
Rosario.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
Ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one fouled off. swing and a ball popped up under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next to hit, Robinson Cano. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. Baroa makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Reyes in the box now, takes strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 down. There's the swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He goes down looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Stuart Baroa.
And now Stuart Baroa, 1 for 2. Move to first. And he's back in safely. Baroa, 25 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one in the dirt. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. And that's a little bit high. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Robert Moore.
Now it's the second baseman. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. If you get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So up next, Albert Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missing inside. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
One ball,
he normally
one
does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Mlb Valdez. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They have yet to draw a walk, and that's a stat that can go both ways. Credit the pitcher or question the offense's approach. But either way, 0 free passes in this one, and that's making it tough to get anything going.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Rodolfo Duran. Singled and scored his first time. Strike 1.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Strike three, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, the center
digging
fielder,
in, Vidal Brujan. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Moving in the bullpen, Jonathan Hernandez up and throwing. Number 87 warming up as well. Valdez stands at first with 1 out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
That missed. That's a ball.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Addy Mendoza will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Number 87 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 1 out. Tapia, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Baroa sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Stepping in,
now
Rodolfo Castro.
Shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. First and
0-1.
second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that is the inning. Through 5. All even at 2-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Pedro Strop. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's the speedy catcher, Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Fabian.
Go ahead run on base. Fabian now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Amauri Tavares will hit next. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And that one is inside. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 3-2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
One down, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Eli Marrero. That's in there. Strike one. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Swinging a foul straight back. In the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now the third baseman. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. He's safe. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And the batter now, Josh Lester. First pitch, not close. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 35 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Rodriguez also getting ready. The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2-2.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And here is Willie Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Next to hit, Robinson Cano. Right through there for a strike. Cano with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 28, On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Activity in the bullpen. Feliz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
And now the center fielder, Stuart Baroa. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. In the air on the infield, Duran should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Number 58 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning.
Now pitching,
Richard Rodriguez on to pitch here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, one-run game. Dairon Blanco getting ready to hit.
Dairon Blanco.
Fought off foul. Just missed.
1-1.
Just
that
missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Valdez in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start
Now
a new
batting,
inning, hold on to a small lead.
Mendoza.
Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Duran stands in now and watches strike 1. Down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul.
Ball.
This one in the air. Rodriguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the
30.
mound to start the 8th. Feliz. Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, Albert Rodriguez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And that is out of play. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that eats him up.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Rodriguez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
1st and 2nd, no outs. And now Albert Fabian. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and the count is 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Action in the pen down there. Jay Manning, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Woodward, a left-hander, also throwing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now the left fielder, Amauri Tavares.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Amauri Tavares with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Phillies won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, J.P. Woodward. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Marrero in the box now, no balls and a strike. Woodward, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball there. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Look out!
Check your base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Now batting.
And he hit him.
Alfredo
And now it's going to be
Reyes.
Alfredo Reyes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And that one fouled off. Outside low. 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 outs. On the ground, out to short. They get the force, and that is the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching.
Jonathan Hernandez takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Vidal Brujan. The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ray
Tapia digs in now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Rodolfo Castro outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. Swing and a foul straight back. That one down the line, foul. And that's just foul. Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
The second base.
Now the number 2 hitter trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. There's a strike. De La Cruz, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls.
1 out, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an
Batting
at-bat
third,
like that?
the
I'm
right
sure
fielder,
once he got to 2
Allstars,
strikes, he was trying to stay back
Rodriguez.
for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Albert Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes outside. Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty.
Let's go, Oscar.
That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Addy Mendoza. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters
Leading
don't
off
get
for
too
San
comfortable
Francisco,
and start
the right
squaring
fielder,
up the baseball.
Ray
We'll see what he's got in this one.
Tapia.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Ray Tapia. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking
Batting
action.
second,
Okay, let's
the
check out the
shortstop,
lineup.
Red
Not a team that
Delpo.
usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the third baseman, Josh
Now,
Lester.
Josh Lester. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering, and it just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very...
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the
Batting
rookie
fourth,
DH,
the designated
Willie
hitter,
Rosario.
Willie.
Not getting the results he's
Rosario.
wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Robinson Cano, the next to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two outs.
Ball.
And that one popped in the air, left field. And that is that. but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. New inning getting started, and now the DH,
Encarnacion.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just missed. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Albert Fabian. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely. Albert Fabian with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the left fielder, Amauri Tavares, looking for his first big league hit right here. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. There's a strike at the knees. And that skips in the dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
On the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Eli Marrero will hit next.
Eli Marrero.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And misses inside. Man on second, 2 down. And delivers outside. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
That's in, ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. In for a strike. 3-2 now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. And that one is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Here's the third baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Hit in the air left field. Castro on the move. Corrals it. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. 2-2 game. Bottom of the second at the plate. Dyrone Blanco.
The left fielder.
If there's nobody on in front of him, single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
1-0.
That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. And that's too high. Pitch misses inside. And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
On the ground to third. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Manuel Valdez.
So up next, Manuel Valdez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And here's the catcher, Rodolfo Duran. That one blasted deep to right, raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Offense held in check there. We played two full. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. De La Cruz back to work. Fastball for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Hits
back
against a
the
firm
center
front
fielder,
side.
Stewart
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Stuart Baroa. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air, center field. Bruhan has it sized up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman Robert Moore.
Here's the second baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball.
misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Pitch misses inside. And it's 3-0.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That's ball 4. Tried
Take your
another
base.
sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk,
right
man. He
fielder,
could have walked
number
me right
19,
there, Boog. The
Albert
last one wasn't even close.
Rodriguez.
Man at first, Albert Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
No, that missed.
Throw there. Safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two outs. Hit hard, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Now batting,
That extends his
designated
hitting
hitter,
streak to an even
Gerard
dozen, Siggy.
Encarnacion.
Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Runner at first with 2 away.
No,
And next is the designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion. Try to get him to
That's
chase
inside
on the
ball.
changeup that time. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, belted. Back there. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now the first baseman, Albert Fabian. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That to right, Tapia. Makes the catch, inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
here
for
is
San Francisco,
Vidal
the
Brujan.
center fielder, Vidal Brujan.
That's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's a little bit low.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Ray Tapia. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. That one lifted to left. Tavares snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rodolfo.
2 down, base is empty. Rodolfo Castro digs in now. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Outside, and that's ball 1. Tavares, 33 years old, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left. And a foul ball.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
A little bit high.
That's up.
And the count is even, 2-2.
That's the ball. We got a full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat.
bat,
He had to lay
the
off
catcher,
some really
Eli
close pitches, and
Guerrero.
somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Next pitch is outside.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a
That's
ball.
the ball.
Tavares
2-2.
on at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter,
Now
and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now the third baseman, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-2.
And now a man into scoring position.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
That's outside. 2-2. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Alfredo Reyes, the next to hit.
Alfredo
1 for 1 with a single so far. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
for the
John
Allstars,
Sciambi and Chris
the
Singleton
third
with you.
baseman,
And leading off the bottom of the 4th,
Lester.
Josh Lester. That one drifts inside.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball, that's outside.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Full count now. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
Now
So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Willie Rosario will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just off the outside edge, and a count 2-1.
Ball, that's up.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
One out, base is empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. And a foul ball. Got him looking. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Blanco batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's inside. Left field. Tavares hauls it in to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. J.P. Woodward. And this is the best way to make your Major League debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
So digging in, Stuart Baroa. Bowl for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Movement in the bullpen. Number 28 preparing to come on if needed. Strope also throwing. And the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that one missing low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two outs. Just missed. In there at the knees.
Count's full.
And they'll do it again. Popped up. Under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Now at the plate, and Manuel Valdez.
The first baseman,
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Next pitch is outside. That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the catcher, Rodolfo Duran. And fouled off. Valdez aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside low. Now 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The changeup missing. Now 2 and 2. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Fly ball down the line and a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 on the year, and it ties it up. It's 5-5.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Addy Mendoza out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Number 87 into the game.
Now
on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Number 87.
Ray Tapia now at the plate. Clips the corner. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gerard Encarnacion. Woodward back to work. Rips that one center field. Brujan makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Albert Fabian, 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Amauri Tavares. Just missed.
Ball. No, that's down. Ball.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Marrero would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
There's a strike. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We're all tied up, 5-5. Bottom of the 6th inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Lester. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And forget it. He crushes that one to center field. His 18th home run of the season. It's 6-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next is the designated hitter, Willie Rosario. He's got some power, no doubt. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Double-barrel action in the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez up and loosening in the pen. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano with a homer in his last game. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. That one outside, and the count is 1-2. Fastball is outside. And it remains 2-2. And base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the
Digging
left
in,
fielder,
it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. First pitch, just misses. Runner on the go. Cut out and missed. Throw, save.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That one a little bit high. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the first baseman, Manuel Valdez. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. New pitcher on now, Pedro Strop.
He's got a
Now
wicked
pitching.
breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's
Pedro.
definitely one of his
Throw.
go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now the catcher
Leadoff
up to
for
hit,
Santo
Eli
Domingo. The
Marrero.
catcher,
He's
Eli
already homered in this game.
Marrero.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Phillies getting ready to go. Next one
That's the ball.
misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job
batting,
done when the
number
team
2.
needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the third baseman. And a sac bunt here. To first.
He's out of there.
And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position.
Now
Got it
batting,
down successfully.
shortstop,
Now we'll see if they
Alfredo
can drive him in for second.
Reyes.
Alfredo Reyes getting ready to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single,
Now batting,
and this game
the
is
center
tied
fielder,
in the seventh.
Stewart.
He was
Barroa.
all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. Barroa, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Everything came
the second
together for
baseman,
him. Really
Robert
good swing right there. He got a
Moore.
pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Pedro Strop is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Number 28 gets
Number
the ball
28.
now. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Blanco on the run towards the line, and it stays fair. 1 runs in. Close play,
Even
but
a
in
six.
there. It's 8-6.
The right fielder, number 19.
Number 58
Albert
with his first major league
Rodriguez.
hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One out. Runner at second. Rodriguez digs in now. Inside move to second. Dives back, and he's out.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 8-6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Richard Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight
Richard
lead late in the ball game.
Rodriguez.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Rodolfo Duran.
The catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Whips it to first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Bruhan in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, left field. Tavares puts it away, and that quickly 2 away.
Hey, man,
right
4
fielder,
pitches,
number
2 outs.
15,
That is an
Ray
excellent pace.
Tapia.
Now it's the right fielder, Ray Tapia. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. 2 down, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the
30.
mound to start the 8th. Feliz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the
Leading
DH,
off for the
Gerard
Aggies,
Encarnacion.
The designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a foul out of play. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Albert Fabian now at the plate. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Jay Manning getting loose out there. Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Out to center. Brujan has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
And now, Amaury Tavares. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0. Inside, ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Marrero waits on deck. That one at triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Chopper right side. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Aggies lead it 8-6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 35.
Now
getting ready to make his season debut.
Munoz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. 0 for 3 in this one.
Castro.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Birch Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Popped up. Reyes puts it away for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Josh Lester.
So up next, Josh Lester. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, ball 1. Hard on the ground to first. Fabian steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Digging in, Willie Rosario. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a pop-up. And makes the grab. And that is that. To go, here's the center fielder, Stuart Baroa. And that's downstairs. And that's how this series begins. Just missed.
That's down.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Blanco makes the grab. One down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Number 58 stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there. And the count even at 1. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. And foul ball. On its way to the corner, Tapia giving chase. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Albert Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 outs. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy on the hill and coming off a great start, Mendoza.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Ray Tapia. Just missed. Mendoza goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that is out of play. Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Next to hit, Rodolfo Castro. Ball one there. And there's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 3.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Yeah, the batter now, Josh Lester. Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And that skips in the dirt. They say you win.
2 and 2.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now here is Willie Rosario. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now it's going to be Ferrar Encarnacion. De La Cruz back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
One ball, no strike.
Fabian, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No score here in the second. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Here.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the ball and step out of the box. Agitate him a little bit. Do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano matched a homer in his last game. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fastball is outside. Struck him out looking.
Batting 6th, the left fielder.
And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. Fouled off down the right side. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing him where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So digging in, Manuel Valdez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
A little bit low. 3-0. And there's the automatic. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. On the ground right side. Fabian takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. On to the third inning, and here's the rookie catcher, Eli Marrero. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Not even close there. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Eli Marrero with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Luke. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now the third baseman, looking for his first big league hit right here. Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
And that one hit to first. Slings to second. On to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's the shortstop, Alfredo Reyes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Duran.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Line drive. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now the center fielder, Vidal Brujan. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Right fielder,
he had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
So the batting order turns over. Ray Tapia will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one not close. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Nasty pitch right there. 1-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Stuart Baroa. That just misses, and it's 1-0. Baroa, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one outside, and that's ball 2. High in the air, out to right. Tapia puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Roberts.
Now the number 2 hitter.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Number 58 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Go ahead run on base. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in on the dive. Inside, almost got him. Fought off foul. 4th inning underway, no score. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Blanco brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Encarnacion.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Encarnacion.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. A little bit low.
Ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out
for
the latest
San
news from
Francisco,
around the
the
league.
shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Lester.
Here's a big power threat. Josh Lester. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed.
It's in and out of his glove. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting,
well, he's doing a nice
the
job of
designated hitter,
keeping the ball
Willie
out of the air. Lets the defense work
Rosario.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the DH, Willie Rosario. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now
for
Albert
Santo
Fabian.
The first baseman, Albert
Generoso
Fabian.
Santana, gracias por suscribirte.
De La Cruz back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Albert Fabian with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Go ahead run on base. Tavares digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. And that's downstairs and outside. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside with a breaking ball. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
In plenty of time to first, 1 away here in the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the third baseman. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Reyes stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch is outside. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So up next, Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And there's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Dairon Blanco. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So up next, Manuel Valdez. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls, one strike.
Mendoza checks the runner. Blanco back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His first homer of the year, and we're starting over. It's 2-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rodolfo Duran now at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fabian makes the play, 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Vidal Brujan.
Here's the center fielder, Vidal Brujan. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. To third. The throw to first. That's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Stepping in, Stuart Baroa. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Pedro Strop appears to be getting loose. Number 28, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And another ball.
2-0.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot
Now
hitting
batting,
continues.
second
He's been
baseman,
getting great
Robert
results lately. Just kept it
Moore.
simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Oscar De La Cruz departs, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching.
Pedro Strop
Pedro
on the pitch here.
Strop.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now it's the second baseman. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Puts a bunt down. Cano on the run, throw to first, on the money, nice play.
Now batting, right fielder Albert Rodriguez.
Now it's the right fielder, Albert Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's down and in. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in there.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now batting, the designated
Looked to me
hitter,
like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion. And fouled off. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Two on, 1 out. Headed towards the corner. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take
now
the
batting,
lead.
the first baseman,
Sometimes all you got to do
Albert
is your job, and
Fabian.
don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's going to be Albert Fabian. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two outs. Runner on the go.
1-1.
Pitch is low. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Rodriguez on at second with 2 down. Runner goes again. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Aggies out front, 3-2. Bottom of the 6. And now the right fielder, Ray Tapia. Check swing, called strike. Activity in the bullpen, Richard Rodriguez. A right-hander with big strikeout stuff is getting it fired up. Number 35, getting loose as well. That one hooked foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So digging in, Rodolfo Castro.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And
no,
ball
that
one.
missed. That's a ball.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the corner. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. Curve in the dirt.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work, 3-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Addy Mendoza done for the night. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching.
Number 87
Number
comes
87.
on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Josh Lester will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. And that's just foul. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 and 2's the count.
That's towards center. Baroa in position. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Number 28 takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, One-run game. Now the left fielder, Amaury Tavares. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Eli Marrero. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brujan really on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alfredo Reyes. Here goes the runner. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. 1 for 3. That one hit to right, Tapia. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a look
off
at our
for
game
San
summary.
Francisco, the designated hitter, Willie Rosario.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan
Now
of attack for
batting,
him tonight. I
the
mean,
second
finding
baseman,
all the holes in his
Robinson.
swing and his
Good
approach.
out.
Just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now, Robinson Cano. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Tavares hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dairo.
Here's the
Blanco.
left fielder, Dairon Blanco. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Inside, and that is ball 1. Two outs, and that's off the outside edge, and the count now even up. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This ball's chopped on the ground. To first. That ends the frame.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
JP
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Woodward.
J.P. Woodward. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the second
Leading
baseman.
off for Santo Domingo, the second baseman, Robert Moore.
That misses. Ball 1. Strike 1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Just
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
And it's 2-2. Out to short. Castro. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
It doesn't
The right
really matter
fielder,
where you
number
are in the
19,
lineup.
Albert
Your job is to get on
Rodriguez.
base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now Albert Rodriguez. Late swing, foul to the left. Nobody out. Runner at first.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now the DH, Encarnacion. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Checks over to first, back safely. Fabian in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Got him swinging. Richard Rodriguez gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And here's the first baseman, Mlb Valdez.
The first baseman.
He's already homered in this game.
Valdez.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And a count 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Birch Smith, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball evens the count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following
Mendoza.
suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rodolfo Duran. And that's outside. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so
Now
juicy to the hitter.
center
And
fielder,
nothing
Green
more
ball.
frustrating when you miss that pitch and you
Brujan.
pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Vidal Brujan, the next to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Now the left fielder, Amauri Tavares. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Woodward back to work. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jay Manning up and throwing. Robles also throwing. Two balls, no strikes to count. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him.
The catcher, number 36.
We know you got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skipped the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
Now here is Eli Marrero. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Down the third baseman, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Marrero at second with nobody out. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. J.P.
Pitching.
Feliz gets
Number
the ball
30.
now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. At the plate, Alfredo Reyes.
That's the ball.
Ball
That's
1
inside.
on a pitch inside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a ball.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Count's full.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here is Stuart Baroa. That one's in there. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the number 2 hitter.
Second baseman, Robert Moore.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that's down and away. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Misses inside. Full count 3-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Next to hit, Albert Rodriguez. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
3-0.
That one in triple digits.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Cano on to first, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New pitcher now, Jonathan Hernandez.
And, you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Tapia leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
And now the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hard hit right side. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Lester.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Josh Lester. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today.